Hi, you're watching Arduino for Beginners, temperature sensor. Today we're going to build a thermometer using a temperature sensor. Here I have one, similar to a transistor. What we're going to do is take the voltage the sensor gives us and turn it into a temperature. As you probably already know, the digital pins of Arduino have just two positions, high or low, so this is not enough for what we want to do. That's why we're going to use analog pins. The analog pin will read the output voltage that the sensor will give us. The more temperature there is in the environment, the more voltage the sensor will give us, or the less, it depends on the sensor. So we're going to declare the pin the sensor is connected to, LM35, that is the sensor I'm using, connected to pin 0 in an analog pin. Int baud rate and void setup. Now LM35 is an input since we get information from it, and serial in baud rate. Now we're going to create two new functions. Get temperature function that will return the temperature from our sensor, and the output temperature that is going to print the temperature in the serial monitor. To turn the voltage of the sensor in a temperature, I'm going to go to Arduino Playground, that is a site where every people can contribute and benefit from their collective research, as you can see, and I'm going to search my sensor. I have here the formula that turn the voltage of the sensor into temperature. So I'm going to create a variable called in sensor voltage, and we'll know the sensor voltage reading the pin we have connected the sensor. Analog pin, analog read, LM35. This is the voltage we supply to the sensor. Instead of it, I'm going to write the voltage here. Supply voltage, that is 5.0 volts. We have this variable is a float because we have a decimal number. Okay, so now here we have to write supply voltage, and here sensor voltage. Now I'm going to create another variable called temperature and equal the variable to this formula, and then return the variable. So we have the get temperature function finished. Perfect. Now we have to print the temperature in the serial monitor. Temperature. Here we include the function get temperature. That is the function we use to get the temperature from the sensor. So print, and I specify that the temperature is in Celsius. Now we write the void loop output. Now the void loop is reduced just to our function, and I also write a delay between each print in our serial monitor. So for example 300. I hope this is okay. Okay, it seems that I missed some semicolon or something. Here it's not a semicolon but just a simple column, and output temperature was not declared in this scope. Output. Here is A. Is E, not A. Don't desperate in these cases. These are usually normal, ordinary mistakes that anyone could have. Delay, void loop, expected, semicolon before delay. Delay. Yes, here. Okay. Everything fine. Perfect. Now I'm going to upload this to Arduino and show you the serial monitor. Here we have to in this case we have to add the ln so that in the serial monitor the temperatures are printed in new lines. Okay, perfect. We have here the temperature. Now I have here a laser thermometer to compare the temperature of the sensor with the laser thermometer. The laser says that the temperature is about 32. Okay, it's not bad because the sensor is cheap, so it's okay. To prove our sensor, I'm going to use a hair dryer, and you will see the temperature increases. Now I'm going to use the laser thermometer to check the temperature. 64, 60, 55, says the laser. 54, 55. Well, our sensor is quite accurate. It's not bad. 49, 48, says the 48 is the temperature. The laser thermometer says 47, 45. Okay, I can see that our little sensor is quite accurate. I hope you like this video. If you have any question, leave a comment. In the next video I'm going to mix the ultrasonic sensor with the temperature sensor to make the ultrasonic sensor more accurate, since the sound speed changes with the temperature.